Oh my God, my God. Oh no, oh no, oh no, man. Boxing sure has a lot of surprises, man. I'll tell you that. I guess most of you already know it's been announced that Kell Brook will be scheduled to fight Gennady Golovkin this September, which is about 3 months away, on September 10th at the O2 Arena on Sky Sports Box Office, which is a pay-per-view in the UK, and on HBO World Championship Boxing, which is regularly programmed on HBO out here in the US. Now, for some reason, Gennady Golovkin was supposed to fight Chris Eubank and Jr., and for some odd reason that deal fell through. And Eddie Hearn came out and spoke that, dealing with the Eubank, that deal was it was impossible because the Eubanks were asking for too much, which is not surprising because if you look at that post-fight press conference with the Doreen fight, Chris Eubank Sr. was arguing about certain pay-per-view, not pay-per-view, about certain shares with Sky Sports, and that they were arguing about that they should have been more entitled to. And he was quoted by saying that, look, if the Golovkin fight doesn't happen, it's because of Sky Sports, which to me was an indication that Chris Eubank Jr., his father, was just uttering the name of Gennady Golovkin just to promote their fight with Tom Doreen. That's just my take on it. Now, Kell Brook, on the other hand, he was scheduled to fight Jesse Vargas for the unification bout for the welterweight titles. And for some reason, Kell Brook was being a diva in that negotiation process. From what I've heard, he wanted a higher split than what he was going to get for fighting Vargas. And then Vargas was like, look, if you're not going to sign the deal, then I'm going to look elsewhere. And that's exactly what Vargas did. But now all of a sudden, these two guys are coming together and they made the fight. Gennady Golovkin and Kell Brook. And Kell Brook was the one who called out Gennady Golovkin. He wanted the fight at 157, but apparently, from the reports that I'm reading here, it looks like the fight's going to be at the full 160-pound limit for Golovkin's middleweight titles, unified middleweight titles. All I have to say is this is going to be a very, very intriguing fight, and I'm looking forward to it. And I know some of you out there are going to disagree with me on this because you're going to say that how in the hell is Golovkin going to say that he's going to clean out the middleweight division? He's picking on a little guy. Well, let me just say this. First, Brook called out Golovkin. Okay? Second of all, middleweights historically, they've all cemented their legacy by fighting top-notch welterweights. Like, for example, Margaret Hagler, when he fought Thomas Hearns, so he's fought Roberto Duran, of course, Sugar Ray Leonard. But he didn't beat Leonard, but he beat Duran, and he beat Hearns to pretty much to cement his legacy as one of the greatest middleweight champions of all time. Okay? We can look at Carlos Monzon when he fought Jose Napoles. Okay? He beat Monzon had a great legacy. When he beat Napoles, that pretty much cemented his legacy as one of the greatest middleweight champions out there of all time. So I'm not saying that Kell Brook is a great welterweight. He is a good welterweight, no question about it. But as far as his greatness is concerned, that is yet to be told. But after the Golovkin fight, we'll have to judge what his career is going to be like afterwards. All I gotta say is I gotta give Kell Brook a lot of props for stepping up, man, because he's the one who said he wanted Gennady Golovkin. He said he was serious about the fight. He wanted to make this fight, and he got it through. Okay? Now, for those out there who are saying that Kell Brook was just blowing smoke just to make his fight relevance with Kevin Bizier, just to utter Golovkin's name, well, what do you have to say about it now? What do you have to say? He made the fight. Golovkin made the fight. Now, for those of you who criticize Canelo Alvarez for fighting Amir Khan, and this is mainly the Golovkin supporters who were criticizing him, I want to see you criticize Gennady Golovkin for taking Kell Brook, for fighting Kell Brook. Again, I'm cool with this fight, but I want to see you criticize Golovkin for fighting a smaller guy, which you criticize Canelo Alvarez for doing. I just want consistency, y'all. That's all I'm asking for. I'm asking for consistency. So, again, you criticize Canelo Alvarez for fighting Amir Khan. I want to see you criticize Gennady Golovkin for fighting Kell Brook. That's all I want. That's all I'm asking for. But speaking of Amir Khan, this right here, Kell Brook versus Gennady Golovkin, is probably much more significant than Amir Khan fighting Canelo Alvarez, if you ask me. Because this is definitely a big surprise right here. And secondly, I'm also hearing from another channel, uploader, saying that Gennady Golovkin is the most dangerous fighter of all time, and Kell Brook needs to get major props for doing what he's doing. Obviously he does need to get major props, but Gennady Golovkin is not the most dangerous fighter of all time. He is not the most dangerous fighter in the world. I don't know why people keep saying that. Okay, do they know who Sergey Kovalev is? Sergey Kovalev is much more dangerous than Gennady Golovkin. I know that's a different video, different discussion, but needless to say, I'm looking forward to this fight, to be honest with you guys. I know some people are going to beg to differ on this. Again, just let me know what you guys think about this. Drop a comment, share, subscribe, signing off. Peace.